صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النور وآله. 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 اللهم صل على.
This Surah Yasin was brought to you by Murchison Spice, Pietermaritzburg. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless your day.
There's something cooking at Murchison Spice, and its name is Elite Basmati rice, available throughout the Middle East and now available in South Africa. Brought to you by Murchison Spice, Pietermaritzburg. Available in golden cellar and premium white, high in vitamins and low in calories. Perfect for the health conscious. Contact Murchison Spice on 033 387 2121. That's 033 387 2121. Murchison Spice. Taste the East.
The Breakfast Rush.
Kind of makes you in a good mood, happy.
Just makes me feel good.
Makes you feel good.
It's the people's choice.
It makes me feel good just riding around in my car singing out loud.
Winners wake up with the Breakfast Rush.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Durban Halal Meats, the butcher with a twist. Whether you're firing up the braai or stocking up for your business, we've got you covered. From premium lamb, beef and chicken to custom cuts and bulk orders, all 100% halal certified by Sanha. Enjoy our convenient buy and braai service, fast delivery and easy online ordering at durbanhalalmeats.co.za. Visit us at 84 Felix Dlamini Road, Durban Halal Meats. Quality, affordability, trust, meat made better.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Inspiration for the Ummah, your morning nasiha.
So it is also a reminder of the Alamul Arwah when we took that pledge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it is a reminder of Alamul Akhirat when we will be standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on Yawmul Qiyamah. The journey towards Muzdalifah and Mina should vividly bring to mind the horrific scene of the day of Qiyamah. Vast crowds moving in their millions, pleading to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in their different languages behind their own prophets. All are fearful, perplexed and worried about themselves. This is the scene that we see when the Hajis are traveling now from Makkah, they're going to Mina, and then everybody is getting ready in Mina. There is an anxiety, a feeling of trepidation in the Hujjaj, and we not knowing what is coming the days ahead. And then from there everybody is moving towards Arafah. There's a mass movement, and everybody wants to make sure that they reach Arafah. Everyone is concerned, I must get onto the bus, I must get to Arafah, I must reach Arafah, I must make it into Arafah, and I must be able to carry out my wukuf of Arafah. And everybody is concerned, I have to make it from Arafah to Muzdalifah, I must be there in time, and then the wukuf of Muzdalifah, and then to get back to Mina, and then get back to Makkah to do Tawafu Ziyarah. All these are the scenes of Day of Qiyamah, different stations, different places. People will be going from here to there, sometimes going to Hawz Kausar for a drink of water, sometimes at Wasmul A'mal, the weighing of the deeds, sometimes standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Hisab, Kitab and reckoning, and then sometimes at Sirat crossing. These are the various stations of Yawmul Qiyamah. Like we have the stations in Hajj, we also have those stations on Yawmul Qiyamah. So in reality, the Hajj is a very, very stark reminder of the Akhirah. And if a person goes there with that picture in mind of the various stages of the Akhirah, then it will become a huge reminder for a person of the ultimate journey of the hereafter. And this alone, just this muraqabah and this pondering and reflecting on the Hajj will become the means of a person's transformation, and it can change a person's life completely, and it can engender in a person a great sense of fikr akhirah and concern for the akhirah. Allah Ta'ala grant us all fikr akhirah, the fikr for the akhirah, the concern for the akhirah, the preparation for the akhirah, the getting ourselves prepared for the akhirah, whatever necessary steps have to be taken, the necessary preparation, the preparatory work that is required. Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq so that we prepared well before the journey, and when the journey commences, then we are fully ready, we are prepared, we have got our provisions, we've got all our work in order, our documentation of the travel of Akhirah, our provisions of the journey of the Akhirah, we are all ready and prepared. Otherwise, it will be a great loss to a person that there was ample opportunity to prepare for Akhirah in this world, but out of negligence we did not prepare.
Mufti Bayat bringing us up to, 6:30 on this Friday morning. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Jummah Mubarak. And welcome on into your breakfast rush. It is the 5th day of June 2026. And is your phone still going zzz, zzz, notification? Somebody took your money. Is your phone still doing that 5 days into it? And mine is. It did it this morning. Not sure if it's a delayed reaction. Like shock. Like, oh my God. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Oh, it's Friday.
So very lucky. At least there was still money in the account. Alhamdulillah, on the 5th.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. And Yawm al-Jum'ah Kareem on the 18th of Zulhijjah, 1447. I hope you kept something after all the debit orders for biryani.
Was Friday?
Yes.
I'm hoping and hoping and we praying, we're making dua, because just like 2 days ago we put a suggestion in at the Al Ansar Delhi to do a biryani Friday. So let's not jinx it. Let's just wait and see.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Colonel Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, how are you doing this morning?
I'm waiting to see if there's veg biryani with mutton.
No, that uncle didn't. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, what's happening on the roads?
Yeah, there's a lot happening on the roads. So if we're in the Phoenix area, remember, Greenberry Drive will be closed temporarily, one lane, as due to a major water pipeline that's going to be constructed or replaced. The areas that will be affected will be Greenberry Drive from Phoenix Depot, Rainham Road. One northbound lane will be closed. Traffic flow will operate on a one-way system in sections. Heavy construction vehicles and deep excavations will be present, so expect significant delays in that vicinity. This is now from the 27th of May to the 26th of June. You are urged to use alternate routes if possible, or if not, allow for extra travel time. Entry northbound from the M13 Paradise Valley to the exit of the M7 Pinetown today until Sunday, every day from 8 p.m. till 4:30 a.m. daily. The road will be closed. The entry will be closed. This is now for the removal of a bridge or bridge parapets that will be removed. Take note of that, please. Entry will be closed between 8 p.m. and 4:30 a.m. from today until the 7th of June. Traffic lights not changing as you turn on the M7 and the N2. Trucks are coming out quite fast on the M7, so just be careful, please, as you approach those traffic lights, because they're not changing in time. Just got one or two more items. Traffic going to Peter Mansburg is moving very slowly between Ashburton and Market Road. Also at Peaceville, slow-moving traffic going towards Peter Mansburg. Just approach with area with caution, please. Be aware of that. It's raining in some parts of Durban. The roads are wet after a long time. The oil's going to start coming up. The roads are going to get slippery. Just extra caution when you're driving out there this morning. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Colonel Raouf. Going to encourage you to get a tissue, clear your nose, and join us again just after 7.
I haven't got tissues, man.
Hopefully you carry this, like an extra vest or t-shirt or something.
Get some from the closest bathroom. I don't know.
He's in the car. Assalamu alaikum, Colonel.
Alaikum salam.
There you go. You can hear it.
It's fine.
In Durban, that sound.
It can just stay there until he can get tissues. We don't do sleeves here.
That sound in Durban is it's become like normal. Like we were doing adverts yesterday, and one of the voiceover artists sat down over there, and they were like sitting over. And Nichal, I'm not feeling so well. My nose is a bit congested.
I say to everybody, just use that menthol rub. Put it on the nose, put it on the upper lip, and problem solved. I did that yesterday, and it worked.
Okay, so I'm going to say this for the benefit of Nazmeera Cassim and everybody else in her position. If you are not well, stay at home. Don't take your bugs and go and distribute it everywhere else. Just stay at home. There's a minister who, I think it's Parks Tao, who's been diagnosed with COVID-19 again. What? And sorry, I put your mic off.
Wait, what? I thought we have a new virus now.
Google is your friend. Go. The thing is, he took it upon himself and he said, I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm going to stay at home. I'm not going to take my bugs and distribute it everywhere. Be like that. Simple flu, cold, what? Put mask, stay at home. Don't distribute it everywhere else. You don't want to be that person who goes into a healthy work environment and like a studio, and then just makes it unhealthy.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
Mostly cloudy for Durban today. 22 degrees at lunchtime. There's going to be a little bit of the sun trying to fight through the clouds. And then you come around Saturday morning and a 66% chance of rain for very early Saturday morning. But let's not worry about that right now. Mostly cloudy for Durban, 22 degrees at lunchtime. Pietermaritzburg, 7 degrees start. Heading up to a mostly cloudy 22 degrees today. Richards Bay from 11 up to a clear 22. Margate, clear 23 at lunchtime. Ladysmith, all of just 1 degree, heading up to a clear 17. Going to be a crisp one up there. Newcastle from 0, from nothing, up until lunchtime. 18 degree high at lunchtime there. A clear day expected in Newcastle. Hala Josie from -1.
We're thinking of you, Hajra.
From -1. Which Hajra?
Habib.
Oh, okay, because I'm thinking Kota did news this morning. Anyway, clear 13 degrees. Lunchtime high in Johannesburg. So listen, if you're flying out of Durban and you're landing in Johannesburg for a midday meeting and what have you, take your heater jacket. And those things actually exist. Go Google it. You could have these little batteries in there and you switch it on and the whole jacket, it's like a heater blanket kind of thing. Listen, if you're going to talk to me, get to a microphone, right? Cape Town, 7 to 18 degrees. What were you saying?
Gudri jacket.
Yeah. That's in Durban terms. In our terms, you call it Gudri jacket.
That goes without saying.
No, but isn't that the one without? It doesn't have batteries in it.
Yes, it does.
That's just a heavy, thick jacket.
Yeah, or some, very big, heavy shawls.
Yeah. -1 for Johannesburg today. You boys and girls out in Josie listening in and watching in on the show. We're feeling for you. I promise you, we're feeling for you. Tell you what, right now on YouTube, on Facebook, and we're experimenting with the whole TikTok thing as well. So Radio Al Ansar on TikTok as well. You go check it out. You can watch the Breakfast Rush as it unfolds for you on a Friday morning. We're taking your Darood count. Mind you, I've already opened up this message. I'm going to put it out there already, right? Darood count from Munira Hassan, 14,500, 14,500 Darood for this week. From you guys. Mahira Ismail, Assalamu alaikum to you. I see you on TikTok. Nice to have you there. You guys can join in as well. Now, the interesting thing for me on TikTok is that you can get in and you can interact in different ways on TikTok.
Yes.
So one of the ways that I enjoy, because the way we see it is different from the way you see it. So I can see every tap that you do on the screen. So if you double tap, there's this heart that floats across the screen.
Nice.
On my side. It's just like
Okay.
spreading the love on a Friday.
Alhamdulillah.
It's beautiful.
Is there no biryani emoji there?
There's no biryani emoji. But
Not
hey,
yet.
there's an idea. See, like, there you go. Safs, sharing the love. You. I saw that. You went like 3 times, like literally 3. So I saw 3 hearts go up. Was too cool. Shamima Hirschman's on there as well. And all of you guys that are watching on the various different social media platforms, great to have you with us this morning. It's 6:40. If you're watching the clock, we'll get through your Durood count as we get through the show for today. And of course, you can send it through on WhatsApp. It's 060-904-1056.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
More than 800 million people around the world live in deep poverty, uncertain of where the next meal will come from. For those on the brink of starvation, a food pact means survival, dignity, and hope. Send food, send kindness. Be the reason a family does not go hungry. Donate now to Islamic Relief.
اللهم صل على محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
From South Africa to the world, it's your number one, The Breakfast Rush with Nichal Sarawan.
Nabi Nabi, Nabi Nabi, Nabi Nabi, Nabi Nabi, Nabi Nabi, Nabi Nabi. سکے گا مثال تیری جواب تیرا شاہ خوبا تو جانے جانا ہے چہرہ کتاب تیرا شاہ خوبا تو جانے جانا
زمانے میں چار جانب نگاہ یکتا تمہیں کو دیکھا. پھرے زمانے میں چار جانب نگاہ یکتا تمہیں کو دیکھا. حسین دیکھے جمیل دیکھے بس ایک تم سا تمہیں کو دیکھا. نبی 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 تو سب سے اول تو سب سے آخر ملا ہے حسن دوام تجھ کو. ملا ہے حسن دوام تجھ کو. عمر لاکھوں برس کی تیری مگر ہے تازہ شباب تیرا. عمر لاکھوں برس کی تیری مگر ہے تازہ شباب تیرا. سب سے اولا والا ہمارا نبی, سب سے اولا والا ہمارا نبی, ہمارا نبی, ہمارا نبی. اپنے مولا کا پیارا ہمارا نبی, اپنے مولا کا پیارا ہمارا نبی. دونوں عالم کا دلہا ہمارا نبی. خدا کی قدرت نے ڈال رکھے ہے تجھ پہ سر ہزار پردے, ہے تجھ پہ سر ہزار پردے. جہاں میں لاکھوں دور بنتے جو ایک بھی اٹھا حجاب تیرا. جہاں میں لاکھوں ہی دور بنتے جو ایک بھی اٹھا حجاب تیرا. میں تیرے حسن و بیاں کے صدقے, میں تیری میٹھی زبان کے صدقے, میں تیری میٹھی زبان کے صدقے. رنگ خوشبو دلوں پہ اترا کتنا دلکش خطاب تیرا. رنگ خوشبو دلوں پہ اترا ہے کتنا دلکش خطاب تیرا. وأحسن منك لم ترقت عيني وأجمل منك لم تلد النساء. خلقت مبرأ من كل عيب كأنك قد خلقت كما تشاء. نبی ہو مسکو عنبر یا بوئی جنت, نظر میں اس کی ہے بے حقیقت, نظر میں اس کی
So, what would it being Friday and everything? We've got the Rao Brothers playing out, and if you're watching on screen right now, you see the name of the track on there as well, which is brilliant because you get to take it from there, take it from the screen, and then you can go and add it into your
playlist,
your Spotify, like what you do.
Yes.
Yeah. Nazmeera Cassim be sitting in the studio every day. Add to playlist.
When you miss TBR after 8 a.m. on a Friday and 2 days is just too much, or 2 days some change, then you just go onto Spotify, listen to us, problem solved. Well, temporarily.
It says, Nichal, sounds like your phone was feeling cold.
Wait, what?
I have no idea. MH is still under the Gudri, so I'm not sure what he's thinking at the moment. But anyway, we've got your 14,500 Durood, Munira and Hassan out in Verulam. They're sending their Jummah Mubarak message to everybody this morning.
And Ismail Khan sends a beautiful image, also wishing you a blessed Jumu'ah. Shabir and Shada say Assalamu alaikum, wishing everyone a Mubarak Friday and a splendid week. And there's a message for you, 1,700 Durood.
There you go. We're putting it onto the list. 1,700 Durood from Shabir. And Shada Ali, their daughter comes in. Wahida says, Assalamu alaikum, Jummah Mubarak, everybody. Shaida Sayed, Jummah Mubarak, 30,000 Durood. From you onto the list, and the numbers are climbing already. Hasina
from 0 degrees, Newcastle.
1 degree in Newcastle.
Says Assalamu alaikum. Happy moments praise Allah.
Yep.
Difficult moments seek Allah. Painful moments trust Allah. And every moment we thank Allah. Jummah Mubarak to the TBR team and the Ummah.
Farooq Khan sending salams and Msij make shukr. It's Jummah.
And Fawzi saying, Assalamu alaikum. One kind word can change someone's entire day.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you all a task. Everybody, I've got Wasim here. I've got Zach, Nazmeera, myself, and you, wherever you are right now. Here's a task for you. Here's a task. Think of one positive word that you can share with everybody. Just one word.
Biryani.
Literally. No, you stole my word. You stole my word. Somebody pick Wasima. You stole my word. That's my positive word for a Friday. You go get your own one. You can choose
words,
like,
but that's 2 words.
That's 2 words. You could go like Akni. I don't know. But guys, on a serious note, one positive word that you could share with everybody. What would that word be? What would that word be? Tasneem sending her salams and Jummah Mubarak 2,000 Durood from Tasneem, and she says her word is kindness.
Lovely.
Positive word from you, Tasneem. Kindness. Does that still say Ruwaida?
Correct.
Right, okay, Ruwaida. And I'm only asking because it's not in English, it's in Arabic.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, no. So, but if somebody sends something, I'm checking a picture. I'm being honest. But she says Jummah Mubarak.
Don't change your profile picture, Ruwaida.
Yeah, we'll never know who that is. Salim Khan. Do they spell Khan wrong?
No, it's an actual surname.
It is.
Yes.
Okay. Salim says my word is gratitude.
Nice.
That's a good word right there. That's a great word. Farooq Khan says one word.
Alhamdulillah.
There you go. Now that's also correctly how you pronounce it. Now with tajweed. So if you're saying Alhamdulillah, then you're from Cape Town. So we'll leave that at that. Raisa, so Raisa sent us a bayan about that big.
It is an essay. There are paragraphs.
Yeah, I'm looking for the Durood count inside there. There isn't one. So yeah, okay. Jazakallah for your message. It's more than 5 lines, so we didn't read it. 25,000 Durood coming through from Fatima. Jazakallah, Fatima. 25,000. Now, one word means something with no spaces in between. So smile is the word from Fazila Kaji. That's a good one.
It's sunnah.
Share a smile. There you go. It's sunnah. Rihanna says 10,000 Durood. And her word is help.
I like that one.
Yeah. Help others. The only time we should be looking down on any person, and there is actually a time where you should be looking down at somebody, is when you're lifting them up.
Correct. Very rare to find in this time. Hopefully we can increase that.
Hasina says patience. I think Hasina may have been like a nurse at some point.
I think Hasina has to bring that in or bring that out from within her when she looks at that temperature and she says 1 degree. Nichal said 1 degree.
Yeah. 15,000 Durud from Upper Latifa. Jazakallah for joining us this morning. And your one positive word for today is unity. That's a good one. That's another good one right there. 10,000 Durud from Safia. Shabnam says Akhlaq.
Also a very beautiful one.
But now, Shabnam, you didn't put the subtitles in English there now.
Character.
Huh?
Character.
Like, Wasim is a crazy Akhlaq. He's a crazy character.
Personality.
Oh, okay. Which is not true, by the way. Wasim more often than not looks like he's just about to start crying. But anyway, we'll sort that out. We'll help him cry. It's not. Assalamu alaikum. Any idea why there's so much traffic on the N2 northbound from Mangeni? I'll tell you. Because they're all going the same way. No, I'm kidding. So, because of the construction and everything that's going on, there's a lane that is sort of partially closed as well, and hopefully there isn't an accident that's taking place because of all of that. But that is the reason. Everybody left home at the same time, and they're traveling in the same direction. It's 5 minutes to 7. 2,600 Durud coming through from Nasreen. Jazakallah khair.
Brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Every day's a good day.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
You are listening to The Breakfast Rush with Nazmeera Cassim and Nichal Sarawan.
Under the stars, I raise my hands in prayer. Tears falling, carrying my despair. Your memories linger, they fill my heart with grace. In every shadow, in every vacant place. Oh Allah, grant me strength to mend. I hope the angels look over you, my friend. Inshallah, we'll meet again in Jannah, where there's no end. Your smile and laughter echo deep within. Though we're apart now, you can count on me, my friend. In the gardens of the merciful, we will reunite. Under His mercy, bathed in eternal light. Oh Allah, grant me strength to mend. I hope the angels look over you, my friend. Inshallah, we'll meet again in Jannah, where there's no end. So I'll hold on to hope, and I'll hold on to faith to see you in Jannah. I'll do what it
Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
Making news that 7 National Freedom Party KwaZulu-Natal Secretary Zodwa Mtshali has been summoned to a meeting with the party's leaders after publicly expressing her discontent with the expulsion of provincial chairperson Mbali Shinga. Good morning, I'm Thabile Duma. National Freedom Party KwaZulu-Natal Secretary Zodwa Mtshali has been summoned to a meeting with the party's leaders after publicly expressing her discontent with the expulsion of provincial chairperson Mbali Shinga. Shinga was expelled for refusing to back the Umkhonto weSizwe party-sponsored motion of no confidence against the Premier Thamsanqa Ntuli. Mtshali is also the party's deputy mayor in the Mhlabya-Lingana local municipality, has been summoned to appear before the party's National Working Committee on Sunday to explain after she launched a scathing attack on the party leadership for expelling Shinga, pledging the Provincial Executive Committee's full support for her and rejecting Shinga's expulsion. Yesterday, she confirmed that she has been asked to explain her statement. On Tuesday, Mtshali, in her capacity as the provincial secretary, accused her party leader Ivan Bonza's NEC of running the party through social media, arguing that the PEC heard about Shinga's charges and expulsion through this platform. She said that the structure that both Shinga and her led respectively as chairperson and secretary was never consulted about what was happening. Controversial media figure Ngizwe Mchunu has issued a formal unconditional public apology and retraction to Economic Freedom Fighters President Julius Malema. This comes in the wake of 2 binding court orders handed down in May this year, compelling Mchunu to legally answer for a series of highly inflammatory and defamatory remarks made against the political leader. In a statement yesterday, Mchunu stated that after seeking legal counsel, he had come to a full appreciation of the legal implications of the directives and chose to profusely apologize to Malema while committing to refrain from publishing similar statements in the future. In more news, the Office of the Chief Justice has strongly condemned an incident of a disruptive behavior that unfolded at the Labour Court in Durban on Wednesday, describing the conduct as unacceptable and a threat to the dignity and integrity of the judicial system. According to a statement issued by the Office of the Chief Justice, a member of the public caused a disturbance inside the courtroom by directing abusive and inappropriate language at the court staff and the presiding judge. The individual also allegedly physically manhandled a court interpreter during the incident. The office further revealed that the same individual subsequently circulated a video on social media that it says undermines the dignity and the reputation of a court staff member. KwaZulu-Natal Hawks Head Major General Leseja Senona's Madlanga Commission testimony has been postponed. A member of his legal team has taken ill. The new date for his testimony is yet to be determined. Meanwhile, Hawks Counter-Narcotics Unit member Gavin Jacob has concluded his testimony. Jacob was grilled over his role in the handling of drugs worth an estimated 200 million rands stored at a Hawks storage facility in KZN. Jacob admitted in his testimony to not following protocol when handling the drugs. The Commission is probing the circumstances surrounding the missing consignment and the handling of the evidence. And finally, a congregational panel in the United States has rejected an effort to revoke a provision from the defense budget that would further integrate the U.S. and Israeli militaries. An amendment to sink the pro-Israel measure introduced by Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna failed in a voice vote yesterday in the House Armed Services Committee. The defeat paves the way for the proposal to advance to the floor of the House of Representatives. Khan had argued that the provision in the National Defense Authorization Act, formerly called as Section 224, rewards Benjamin Netanyahu at a time when the Israeli Prime Minister is trying to dictate U.S. policy in the Middle East. The Progressive Democrat cited recent reports that President Donald Trump is angry at Netanyahu over Israel's escalation in Lebanon. Taking a look at financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 16 rands and 33 cents, to the euro at 18 rands and 95 cents, to the pound at 21 rands and 91 cents. The Saudi Riyal is at 4 rands and 34 cents. Gold is trading at $4,436.73 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $95.42 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with headlines at 7:30 for Radio Island Song News. I'm Thabile Duma.
Always interesting, the news coming out of South Africa. Thank you very much, Thabile Duma, for this morning's second news update. We'll get to traffic and let you know what's going on. But weather-wise, I just stepped outside for a couple of minutes. Massive thunder and then rain.
Oh, lovely.
Just like outside here.
Nice.
So if you're on the roads right now and if it's raining in your area, remember, besides your windscreen wipers, it'll be such a good idea to put your lights on as well.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Colonel Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. Let's start up on the M2, coming towards Darnell. Before the Darnell off-ramp, vehicle lost control and facing oncoming traffic. Accident, multiple vehicles involved in this one on the N2 northbound. Just before Queen Anne Drive, approach with caution, please. Accident after Albert Julia Hospital, it was on Belair Road. It's near the garage, traffic is building up. It just happened not long ago, so authorities are on the way. The traffic lights in Benito opposite a huge store, was an accident at the traffic lights, so there will be delays, but certainly allow for it to traffic done. Accident, Evans Trails Drive and South Coast Road. I'm looking at pictures coming through. A lot of congestion going to be taking place in this vicinity. There's 3 vehicles involved in this one, so there will be delays. Allow for it to traffic done there, please. I've got another one, okay, the same one. Williams Zamera Road, which is Belair Road, opposite Albert Tuli. The accident we spoke about. So slow moving traffic on the N2 northbound, coming towards the Spaghetti. The rain is going away. I'm looking at the sky, moving into the sea, and the sun is starting to peak.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to start getting nice and warm just now. It'll get very cold at first.
I'm looking
It'll start warming up, but the rain is clearing up. The M41, remember, coming from JG Champion or from Ottawa, we've got roadworks taking place on the R102 going towards the M41. There's major delays there as well. Allow for extra traveling time, please. That's your second update.
Thank you very much, Colonel Raouf. You take it easy. We'll catch up with you in a bit.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
So Nasreen Isak sends through a message and she says, Assalamu alaikum. My word is moral. Whether it is moral support or character, but name, following after is my mum, Hajra Isak. Make dua. Is sick in hospital. Okay, so there you go.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant your mum complete shifa inshaAllah and return her home to you swiftly.
Ameen. Fazila Kaji says Colonel Raouf sounds like he needs a nice cup of condensed milk tea and a narkata.
Today he needs haldi doodh, not that.
Yeah. So he can get better. Why not? It's been a long time since I've heard it called that by its traditional name. Abdul Khalek, salamu alaikum, sending salams to the team. 10,200 Darood. He's putting onto the list with Sister Zubi as well. Fatima Razak sending salams and du'as for everybody listening in. Let's see. Sister, this is another Fatima now in family with the inspiration.
Life doesn't always go the way we want. Only Allah knows what's best for us and what our future holds. We just need to have patience and faith. Juma Mubarak to everybody.
And of course, she's hoping that you're having yourself a splendid day. Shah Moshina sending salams to everybody that's listening in and their friends and family as well.
Shana says salams and du'as, lovely nasheeds. You guys are the absolute best radio station. MashaAllah and Juma Mubarak.
So what we're attempting to do this morning is to just warm you up if you're not feeling so warm with the recordings that are playing on air. And of course, if you're driving in this weather that's just getting rainy, then not rainy and can't make its mind up, well, hopefully this helps as well. Brian Abrahams, 50,000 Darood from you this morning. Let's go to Razia Qadr and 70,000 Darood onto our Darood count on a beautiful Friday morning.
Ismail says, some people love you. Some people love to be around you. Some people love what you can do for them. understand the difference. Jummah Mubarak.
And we hope that you have yourself a lovely day as well. Farida Cassim, assalamu alaikum. She says, Jummah Mubarak to my two best presenters. MashaAllah for the lovely nasheeds. The best show to start out. It's the only show to start your day. Farida Cassim, thank you for your beautiful messages this morning. 5,000 durood coming through from Safura Rahim. Raisa says, one word, just one word. Kindness. So what we're asking you for today is that one word that you would use as your positive word for the day. One word. And for Raisa, that one word is kindness. For Fatima Asmal, it's mercy. It's another good word. Let's see. So hyphenated, the one with a minus in between? You still counts as one word, right?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So Mo says self-care.
Nice.
Because it's got a minus in a hyphen in between. Farah Khan, I thought you were going to say when you taller than them, when you look. No, listen.
Never.
Yeah, you can look down on when you're taller than them. Like Siraj does that to everybody. Yeah? But anyway.
That's like default now.
Yeah. So MH Osman's one word is Tanda. Nice. 11 after 7.
Durban.
He is in Durban. Multiple vehicle accident on the N2 northbound before Queen Nandi Drive. Your emergency response personnel are on the scene. Hopefully going to get that moving faster very, very soon. But that would be the reason why traffic's building up on the N2. That multiple vehicle accident northbound before Queen Nandi.
The word from, is this for him? Oh, Salim.
No, Salim.
Respect.
That's a good word. RESPECT. Ibadat.
It's Tasneem's word.
And she said kindness earlier as well. Sister Rashida. She's sending goodries up to Joburg for her children because she's worried they're feeling cold. Mathan want to buy heater too.
And the Durban Bani Chow.
Respect is her word. Right. Anonymous says 5,000 Darood. Tahira. What a beautiful nasheed. So the Nathan nasheed on the program is put together by brother Ali Basha, and we're grateful for his efforts on the program every single morning. The one we just listened to most before the news was by an artist called Ibrahim, and the track was called Jannah. Glad you enjoyed it. Nish, there are 2 accident scenes before Petroport on the N2. That's why traffic is moving very slowly. Thank you, Ahmed. Be safe on the road, my brother. Zafi says, Salam's word for the day. Shukr.
Beautiful.
You know, the first time I saw this word written down, I thought they spelt it wrong.
What word did you think it was?
SHUKR. No, I was learning.
All right.
I was it's like, okay. And then I was like, if you put an E in there, no, then it just, so yeah. It took a second. Anyway, 5,760 Darood from Sarah Adam. Jazakallah khair. There's a rainbow making itself known. I think this is the Phoenix area. Getting pictures of these rainbows coming through now. Lovely. Razia. 2,000 Darood from RBK. Jazakallah. Care is Fatima's word. Fatima Razak. Nourin Isa urging everybody to please be careful on the roads, and her word is respect.
Saida says shukr. And Rehana, humbleness.
It is your breakfast rush. A quick time check for you, going for 14 minutes after 7. We're live on YouTube, on Facebook, and on TikTok as well. Good to have you around with us on the various different streaming platforms. Of course, you're listening to us on FM in your car, wherever you are, making it easy for you to access the radio station.
Click the share button.
Yeah.
In your stories, onto all of your other platforms, and let's just bring people in.
It's 14 after 7 while you're busy sharing the live from all aspects. Let us just say thank you.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. from a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African, and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
Radio Al Ansar welcomes your feedback. If you have a broadcasting related complaint, please put it in writing and address it to the head of the complaints committee. Include your full name, contact details, a clear description of your complaint, and any supporting documents. You can email your complaint to feedback@alansar.org.za. That's feedback@alansar.org.za, or bring it in person to our Pietermaritzburg office at 240 Ortman Road, Willowton. Your input helps us serve you better.
Africa. Give the gift of clean water with Africa Muslims Agency. With every water well or borehole you donate, your drop becomes a river, reconnecting communities to nourishment, education, dignity and empowerment. Sponsor a water well for 17,000 Rand in Africa, or a borehole for 65,000 Rand in Afghanistan or Africa. Quench the thirst. Reconnect the soul with Africa Muslims Agency.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Marhaba, 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 marhaba. नबी का जश्न आया, नबी का जश्न आया, चांद तारों झूमते रगना नबी के नाम पर, नामदारों झूमते रगना. मरहबा 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 या मुस्तफा. मरहबा आका की आमद, मरहबा मौला की आमद, मरहबा मलजा की आमद, मरहबा आका की आमद, मरहबा दाता की आमद, मरहबा दाता की आमद, मरहबा 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 या मुस्तफा. जहाँ में नूर लेकर नूर वाला आने वाला है, जहाँ में नूर लेकर, जहाँ में नूर लेकर, जहाँ में नूर लेकर नूर वाला आने वाला है. मेरे हमराग तुम भी, मेरे हमराग तुम भी, दिल के तारों झूमते रहना. मेरे हमराग तुम भी, दिल के तारों झूमते रहना. मरहबा 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 या मुस्तफा. गली कूचे सजा देना, हरे झंडे लगा देना, गली कूचे सजा देना, गली कूचे सजा देना, गली कूचे सजा देना, हरे झंडे लगा देना. तकाजा इश्क का है, तकाजा इश्क का है, मेरे यारों झूमते रहना. तकाजा इश्क का है, मेरे यारों झूमते रहना. मरहबा मरहबा
Skula Mustafa Qadri and Nabi Ka Jashanaya. That's the title of this track that's playing out in the background. Remember, you've got to stay alert on the road and feel the best of it. And you can do that with Pelican Pharmacy. They are the sponsors of the traffic reports here on the program. Why? Well, because they've got hot savings that are waiting for you at Pelican Pharmacy. You could get Flu Gone Effervescent 20s for just 111 rands 90. Mayo Gel 200 ml, only 34 rands 90. Grandpa Sticks 38s for only 79 rands 90. Of course, Salax Drop Spray 30 ml at 40 rands 90. Great value, trusted care and everyday wellness all in one place. Visit Pelican Pharmacy whilst stocks last. And these guys bring you our traffic reports on the program. 7:30. 7:21 now, and thank you for joining us on TikTok, on YouTube, and on our Facebook channel as well. As Nazmeera said earlier, you can do us a favor and you can share it to all your contacts, all your friends, all your neighbors. Just copy the link, put it in your WhatsApp messages, and just share it with everybody there as well.
Yes, you can include it in your Jumma Mubarak messages.
How beautiful, from a dark, dull morning to this beautiful sight, reminding us of a beautiful day ahead. And this is Nadia sending us a picture of the rainbow.
Absolutely gorgeous. Over. And that would also be a good word to use.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
In our nation? In our rainbow nation, you think? Assalamu alaikum, Jumma Mubarak. The only time you look down at a person is when you're looking at their shoes. Brother AH.
That's some nice shoes you have there.
Brother AH, lower your gaze. Oh man. Oh, this intersection, giving the guys problems again. And this is one of our brothers that's on the road every morning. He says, taxi mayhem on the roads. What with the rain and the dull weather and what have you, the taxi guys are just still doing their own old thing. So take it easy. I know we say extend your following distance just to give a little bit more room between you and the car in front of you. When we do that, the taxi seat is a gap.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
and then you'll stay in that spot for a minute, sometimes more. This looks like what, the Kawi Road intersection?
This looks like, and if you look very, very carefully, there's a whole taxi that's on the wrong side of the intersection, wrong lane, just trying to get through. Thank you for the picture. We've forwarded that picture to Colonel Raouf. Buddy Governor letting us know that he's going to be joining us on sports at 7:30-ish. Razia saying, hey, beautiful recording. Yes, it was. Rihanna's word for today is subhanallah. Also humbleness was a word from earlier. Hey, stick around, stay tuned. We'll tell you what's happening with us at the Vodacom stores next.
Brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
My name is Rabia Parker. I'm from Western Cape, Cape Town.
I'm Colton. I'm from Cape Town.
Nakira, Cape Town. My favorite radio station is Radio Al-Ansar.
We love the Breakfast Rush.
Your future will be different. Different careers, different opportunities, different ways of working. So your education should do more than keep up. Regent Business School prepares students, professionals and leaders with practical knowledge, digital innovation, immersive learning and real-world experience for what's next. Regent Business School, teaching different things differently. Visit regent.ac.za.
For gold and silver investors, the right partner makes all the difference. At IBV Gold, we are a world leader in gold and silver Krugerrands. trusted for over 21 years. Looking to sell? We offer seamless transactions and immediate payment for your Krugerrands. Whether you're buying or selling, IBV Gold delivers unmatched value, security, and discretion. Your decision is simple. IBV Gold is the place. IBV Gold, the most valuable decision you'll make. Visit us at www.ibvgold.co.za.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton 2.0.
We've got a stunning range of tablets for you available on new contracts and upgrades, like the Lenovo Tab 1 LTE on the 15GB data deal with 7.5 gigs of anytime data and 7.5 gigs night owl. It's an 8.7 FHD large screen with an 8-megapixel rear camera, a 2-megapixel front camera, an Android device with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of ROM. Get it now at 199 Rand per month over 36 months, or choose prepaid at 2,899 Rands. You will also get the universal case worth 99 Rand absolutely free. We also have the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Plus. Quite popular, this one. It comes with 20 gigs of anytime, 20 gigs night owl data, a dual 13 megapixel as well as an 8 megapixel rear camera with your 12 megapixel selfie camera, 256 gigs of storage, 12 gigabytes of RAM. It's got your fingerprint sensor on the side so nobody can see what you don't want them to see. 12.4-inch display, an Android 14 device at 749 Rand per month over 36 months. Get it prepaid, if you will, at 24,999 Rand. We will give you a free HDMI USB hub to the value of 600 Rand with this deal. If you're wanting an iPad, get yourself the 11-inch iPad A16 Wi-Fi. It includes a MiFi 4G router. This device comes with your 12 megapixel rear camera. It's got a 12 megapixel front camera, 128 gigs of storage with 6 gigs of RAM, and it supports the Apple Pencil USB-C, something that Zach would be very excited about. Today's price on this, 399 Rand per month, or you can get it prepaid at 6,999 Rand. If you're looking for more Apple products, then look at the iPad Air 13-inch. It's M3, it's Wi-Fi, and it has an eSIM. 128 gigs is the storage on this device. 12 megapixel rear camera, 12 megapixel front camera. It's got 12 gigs of RAM and a 13-inch liquid display. Apple M3 chip today. The price on this is 779 Rand per month, giving you 20 gigs of anytime, 20 gigs of night owl, and that free HDMI USB hub to the value of 600 Rand. So whether it's Apple or Android, everything for you is at our set of Vodacom stores.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton 2.0 Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, The Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City KwaMashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton 2.0.
You know, the date is not an indicator to you that half the year is almost gone. How's this? Kids are writing mid-year exams already.
Yes.
Already?
It's the last, well, I would say under 20 school days left before the end of term.
So to all of those kids that are going off to school, high school, not so high school, and you're writing your examinations, just remember, as I always say, read first, understand, read again, and then answer. Obviously, don't just take your own old time about it. You got to be swift a little bit, but read, understand, read again, then answer before you go. Got my son who's on his way to school right now to write his first paper of the mid-year examinations. Daughter who's doing her third paper already.
Oh, nice.
Exactly. So it's been kind of stressful. Good
luck to the two.
I'm certain that it's been similar for a lot of people that are listening in right now with their kids also in that mid-year phase. So just take it easy and deep, calming breaths.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, Major General Richard Shibiri is the first high-profile police officer to be fired following evidence before the Madlanga Commission linking him to alleged criminal figures and police corruption. The DA's mayoral candidate for the city of Johannesburg, Helen Zille, has threatened to take Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana to court unless he intervenes in what the party claims is an unfunded budget for the city. And finally, Israeli strikes in southern and eastern Lebanon have injured and killed dozens of civilians less than 24 hours after West Jerusalem and Beirut agreed to a U.S.-mediated ceasefire proposal. That's it for now. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Thabile Duma.
Thank you very much, Thabile Duma. This problem that's going on with Helen Zille and what is it, the mayor or some position holder in Gauteng can be solved with a pool. I mean, she liked to go swimming. So, just get out pool. Anyway, yes, Dada1ZN, we're back on TikTok, testing it this morning just to see how it goes and how it works out and all of that. So, Jazakallah khair for coming through and joining us on TikTok as well. Muhammad is there, Sayyid is there as well, Fadila, as all of you guys, everybody that's watching on TikTok right now. Thank you very much for joining us there. Now, if you're on the road, remember, take it nice and easy. Traffic is brought to you by Pelican Pharmacy. So before you hit the brakes, here's what's happening on the road, courtesy of Pelican Pharmacy.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Colonel Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome back.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Two news items for you to know about. Accident on the N2 North after the Nanda ramp, M21. Right lane is obstructed. Accident, Brownsville Road and Anthony Road, so the Riverside area. 2 vehicles involved in this one. Just a caution there, please. Some of the roads are still wet from the rain fallen. Just be cautious at time, reduce speed. If you're traveling in the up towards hill and so forth this morning, mist conditions as well you have to deal with. Just make your headlights on. People can see you. That's your final update.
Thank you very much, Colonel Raouf. It does sound like you're flying at the moment, doing the traffic report from the wing of the airplane. Travel safely.
Wa alaikum salam.
So Zakir, assalamu alaikum to you. I see you guys there. It's the best way to communicate with everybody. And this is now Shafi talking about communicating on TikTok as well. So like I said, we're experimenting with it. We were using it previously. We did have a few sort of stumbles with TikTok and its various different restrictions. So we're trying it out again in a different way, and let's see how it goes.
We're giving
on
you
TikTok.
good content for your scrolls.
No need to keep scrolling. Just come there, sit down, relax, and enjoy. Now, you can enjoy hot savings that are waiting for you at Pelican Pharmacy. Get Flu Gone Effervescent 20s for just 111 rands 90. Mayo Gel 200 ml, only 34 rands 90. Grandpa Sticks 38 for only 79 rands 90. Salex Drop Spray 30 ml for just 40 rands and 90 cents. Great value, trusted care, and everyday wellness all in one place. Visits Pelican Pharmacy today whilst stocks last. Now, one of our managers here at Radio Al-Ansar pops a message in our groups, and on a Friday morning, he does this sort of motivational piece for a Friday morning. And today, Nizam says, love what you have before life teaches you to love what you lost.
A beautiful reminder.
Yeah. Now, I think lost and fisherman. Hey, I had to throw on the hook. I had him on the hook, and I was turning, what do they call the thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. What do you call that thing you're turning?
The reel.
Yeah, I was turning the reel, and then I lost it. Assalamu alaikum, Wahab. How are you?
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. Juma Mubarak to you guys and to the listeners.
Was it a pen reel or a Daiwa reel that does the losing?
No, it's the angler. It's got nothing to do with the tackle.
Good man. All right, so as you suspect, if you're listening in for the first time, Brother Abdul Wahab Kareem is our resident angler, and every Friday morning he brings us angling news. So besides the tiny little silver ones that everybody's looking for this part of the year, what else is coming out the ocean?
Okay, so, things are getting serious on the KZN coast and the WhatsApp groups light up and the birds start diving and everybody starts to work from the beach. So let's get into your fishing report. So currently on the Rock and Pearl side, up north has been fishing excellent in the early mornings. The guys have been getting cob, have been getting some decent shad, and the odd kingy as well. There are garricks around, but have been few and far apart. And the garrick have been falling to live bait. Guys, just on live bait, just remember, if you are using shad, your shad needs to be sized and you need to have your bag limit, which includes your live bait as well. On the central side, the guys have been getting some decent stumpy, grunter. They've been shad but have been on the smaller side. There have been a few garrick caught already around the Blue Lagoon area. Down south, the guys have been fishing the rocky edges and have been getting some decent bream. There are a few garrick as well on the hot spots. There are still a few non-eds hanging around and have been falling to a well-presented bloody bait and on deeper points. On the offshore side, the guys up north have been getting kuta, have been getting snook, and these have been on the big side. Fillet baits around estuaries or closer to the shoreline have been producing the bite. On the central side, guys fishing the early mornings around Blue Lagoon, Amslanga Lighthouse, that area, they have been getting a few snook. The bottom fishing has taken off, so the guys have been filling up hatches with some nice rockcod, some nice red slingers coming out. Down south, there's been more rockcod. The early morning has produced some snook, but this is only to the guys who have timed the waters or the times properly and went out in the winter period and have got these fish. So coming back to the sardines, there have been sardines spotted far along the south coast. I think it was near Plant, that area there. There have been a net call. And this is actually great news. We just need more colder weather, so cold fronts, water temperatures to drop, and hopefully we will see these silver critters soon. Mm-hmm. And that will be your fishing report for this week.
So to take a bag of ice with you and just go throw it in the water might help.
Okay, I was going to take you with me. You do all of that there while I fish.
There we go. Thank you very much, Brother Abdul Wahab Kareem. Have yourself an amazing weekend. Stay safe, and let's do this again next week again.
Inshallah, then take care, guys. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam. Do you think anglers get sick often? Because
yes, they do.
Freezing down
yes, they
there.
do. There's this whole thing that you could purchase called a fisherman's friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like a lozenge.
Okay.
It's literally called a fisherman's friend. Ismail Khan sends us a pic of him with a fish that looks bigger than him.
Cool.
This is brilliant,
Biryani
man.
for days.
That is brilliant. It's a garrick that is huge. Well done, Ismail Khan. Imi wants to know where's the sardines. Imi, they're still down the south coast enjoying the holiday weather. They're still way down the south coast enjoying the holiday weather. Hey, listen, let me give you some sports news really quickly, right? Before Buddy Governor does this for you. South Africans can expect another public holiday in 2026. In fact, two more. Two more public holidays.
That's good news.
Expected for 2026. The first one, not so long from now, in just over a month or so.
Okay.
Right? And we're going to go all positive on this one here. We're going to say the first one, not so long from now, when South Africa wins the Football World Cup.
Okay, so basically there's going to be one public holiday.
Talk about being positive.
The Sports Update with Buddy Governor is brought to you by First Fitness, Durban's premier boutique gym.
Dragged on, excellent length, a little bit of movement.
The Breakfast Rush Sport Update with Buddy Governor.
Alright, so Buddy's in the 18 area. Assalamu alaikum, Buddy.
Walaikum salam. Eighth is
How are you doing this morning, buddy?
First step without seeing the steps. We gotta believe. 19th of July will be a public holiday.
Yes, we must believe. We believe. But in the meantime, what else is happening sports-wise?
Yes, cricket. New Zealand was 61 for 6 in their first innings. They trailed England by 79 runs at stumps on day 1 of the first test out in Lords. Pakistan, they cracked 161 for 6. They defeated Australia, who made 157 all out by 4 wickets in the third and final ODI to clinch the 3-match series 2-1. Last night in the World Cup warm-up games, Sweden drew 2-2 with Greece, while Northern Ireland defeated Guinea by a single goal. Tennis, this weekend is all tennis because it's the Roland Garros women's and men's finals. 8 seed Mira Andreeva stormed into a maiden Grand Slam final after defeating Marta Kostyuk 6-1, 6-3. Maya Chivanleskina, she became the first ever qualifier to reach a women's final in Paris after seeing off Diana Schneider 7-6, 6-4. Today we see the men's semi-finals, and that goes off at 2:30 p.m. Jakub Mensep and Alexander Zverev in the first one, Matteo Arnaldi and Flavio Cobolli in the second one. If you look at all the names that I've just mentioned in both the women's and the men's finals, semi-finals, you only hear one familiar name, Alexander Zverev. The tide is turning in tennis, and we're getting a new generation of tennis players coming through. Well, of course, it's 7 days to go before the start of the FIFA 2026 World Cup in Mexico, USA, and Canada. And remember, next week, we would have already had the first game kickoff, because next Thursday, at the 11th of June at 8:45, we can expect the opening game between Mexico and South Africa. It's a repeat of the 2010 World Cup final opening game right here in South Africa, but I think it's going to be a different ball game because it's in the Mexican stadium. It is massive out there. I think our boys will have to show up on the day. So Thursday we expect Mexico, South Africa. Friday, Korea, Czechia. Canada, Bosnia Herzegovina. Saturday, USA, Paraguay, Qatar, and Switzerland. Get your football stuff and boots all laced up, because it's going to be a big ride, and we'll take you all the way on Radio Al Ansar, giving you updates as to each particular game, Nish.
I don't know about that public holiday at the middle of June, but buddy, I know you're watching the screen right now, right? So brother Zach's been working on something for you.
Yes. Yes.
And he's going to put it up on screen. I want you to have a look at this one here while everybody else is looking at it as well.
Very nice. Very nice.
I don't know, Zach, did you feel that very nice came out a little bit subdued? Like Zach doesn't know how to talk into a microphone. It's like he's never worked in radio before. Like his entire
his focus is somewhere else completely.
Very nice. Thank you, Zach.
So what we're doing with this one here, to everybody else that's watching and listening in right now, is we're gearing up for Buddy Governor on the Breakfast Rush and on Kickoff to be your World Cup center for information. If for whatever reason you can't watch the games and what have you, then with Buddy Governor on Radio Al Ansar, you'll get every single little bit of very important, relevant information with regard to the FIFA World Cup.
Looking forward to that in his Bafana kit.
So, buddy, with that comes you in your garden on camera with us so we can see every expression as you tell us about Bafana scoring the World Cup's first hat-trick and all of that.
With the vuvuzela at hand.
Absolutely. Oh, no.
Not you
but nonetheless, Nish, definitely. But I'll be in Mexico.
That's okay. We can watch you eat a taco.
But if you see me here in Durban, you in Mexico also.
Lovely. Listen, I tried, and similar to the Bafana team, I had a problem with my visa, so I couldn't do it.
Oh, there you go. When I saw the poster, Zach's poster, it says World Cup shootout or whatever. I thought maybe you guys are arranging me in goal and people are going to be taking penalties against me. Good idea. Maybe we should look at that.
So we're going to do that for the next TBR outing when we get to go out and about with our listeners. We'll organize a goalpost and get guys to
three goals against me.
Yeah.
You've got some togs?
Yeah. I go get my togs from Buddy's wardrobe. Thanks, buddy. Salam.
Salam to you, Naz, and Magic.
Wa alaikum salam.
Oh man, it's always brilliant, and it's going to be even that much more when we get into the World Cup, and Buddy's bringing us all this information every day here on your breakfast rush. Fahim says, hope the World Cup will be a top one. No, let me read it correctly. He says, hope this World Cup will be a flop. Because one inhumane orange messing up this world, he and his country don't need more fake glory.
Okay.
That's, a lot of people are actually saying they should have just left these dogs out of it.
Yeah.
FIFA should have come in and said, listen, here's the thing. All the teams will be flying over you guys just to get to the other countries. You get Canada on top and Mexico on the bottom. And just because you guys are misbehaving in the world, we leave you out.
Yes.
A lot of people in the world have been sort of thinking that, praying for it and what have you. But it didn't happen. So let's move on. It is 7:48 a.m. When we come back, we are wrapping up your Darood count. And of course, wrapping up your breakfast rush.
The Sports Update with Buddy Governor is brought to you by First Fitness, Durban's premier boutique gym.
Get ready to elevate your fitness game at First Fitness in Durban's Berea. With a spacious free weight area, award-winning equipment, and exclusive ladies-only parking and training level, we've got everything you need to crush your goals. Hit the ground running on our outdoor track or unleash your inner warrior in our MMA and boxing dungeon. Plus, enjoy high security and ample parking. And don't forget to refuel at our halal coffee and health restaurant for the best in coffee, smoothies and healthy eats. Join us today and redefine your fitness journey. First Fitness, dare to be extraordinary.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African, and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
اللهم اجعل صلواتك ورحمتك وبركاتك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما جعلتها على آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد
At the new Checkers Saxony Westwood, you'll find everything from our signature steakhouse classic cuts, expertly aged and ready for the braai. Try something exclusive like our Simple Truth certified lamb, responsibly sourced, free range, and raised without added growth hormones or promoters. Checkers Saxony Westwood, butchery, bakery, and deli, certified by the NIHT.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
We love the Breakfast Rush.
Yes, we do. Yasmin Maharaj sends through 70,000 Darood this morning, and Yasmin Maharaj is in Newlands West in Durban. Thank you, Yasmin. Salamu alaikum, Aisha. 20,000 Darood from you. Brother Muhammad, my word for the day is Gudri. Lovely. Zinat, assalamu alaikum. Zinat saying 4,300 Darood this morning. Jazakallah khair for trusting us with your Darood count. Farhana, assalamu alaikum. 185,500. So 185,500. This is for Shali. Qamarunis, 33,000 Darood this Friday. Here's 7834, and this is from Sister Farida. 7,834 Darood from you. Done. It's on the list. Respect is a word. Resist is your word for today. Contentment from Khadija Bibi. Intention from Brother Bilal. Gratitude. Now, if you're wondering what we're talking about, well, here's the thing. Earlier on the show, we asked you to send us your one word, your one positive word for today. Brother Shoaib says, my word would be unfortunately. It's a word before another word, non-discrimination. Hey, too much for me to think about on a Friday. Muhammad Vali says, dua. And then Imtiaz was clever. He hyphenated Dalgos
Incorrect.
to make it one word.
But we'll accept.
But yeah, we'll accept it in a 1 liter bucket. Anisa, assalamu alaikum
With
to
basmati
you.
rice.
Exactly. Radiant is a word from Zairul. Safia says appreciation. It's a lovely word right there. Hajra Habib, out in Santon in Johannesburg. Her word is gratitude or grateful.
Lovely.
Beautiful. Hajra, I haven't seen your Darood count this morning. I'm just putting it out there. Because you do send one every week without fail. Ibrahim Tayyab, assalamu alaikum, brother. 2,500 Darood from you. And here's, let's see, there's no name on here. Another brother, Fahim, saying salams, Jummah Mubarak to everyone, and his word is integrity. That's a good word. Empathy from Fauzi. Ibrahim saying MSRJ, make shukr, it's Jummah, and gratitude coming through from Zenobia. It's time to wrap up your breakfast rush for today. And let's see, one more message that's coming through on WhatsApp. Oh, there's another one. Tawakkul from Faisal. Cassim says humble. Hajra Habib says 35,000 Darood. It was in my messages, Nishal. You're not reading properly. I know, sorry. Compassion from IB Patel. You press the plus and equals button, and then you come up with a grand total that excludes the North Beach crowd. I like to call them that, the North Beach crowd. I'm assuming next weekend they're going to be sending through a double dose. So
today we're still sitting at a good number, alhamdulillah. Every single Darood is significant. 616,894.
That is beautiful. With 6 minutes to go to 8 this morning, what are the Salah times for this Jummah?
On this 18th day of Zulhijjah 1447, Friday, Zohar at 1 minute to 12, Asr 28 minutes past 3, Maghrib 6 minutes past 5, and Isha at 29 minutes past 6 tonight. Have a lovely day and the best weekend. Be the best version of you.
Be safe. If you're out on the roads, take it nice and easy. Stay warm through the weekend. There's rain expected overnight tonight, going into Saturday morning as well. So if you're going to be driving, just remember, lights on, make your vehicle as visible as possible to other road users. And of course, next week when we come back, we're noticing TikTok is behaving itself. It's not giving us so much of an issue. So we'll use it again next week, Monday, inshallah. Same with your YouTube and your Facebook as well. I'm Nichal Sarawan. Jazakallah khair to everybody for being the best part of the program. That is you, wherever you are. Do good, be good. Till the next time.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, African, and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
You are listening to The Breakfast Rush with Nazmeera Cassim and Nichal Sarawan.
This hadith is sponsored by Ashraful Aid, International Humanitarian Organization.
حديث أدي قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أطعم الجائع, feed the hungry. To feed the poor and hungry is an action that will be greatly rewarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A Muslim should not fill his stomach whilst his neighbor remains hungry.
This hadith is sponsored by Ashraful Aid, International Humanitarian Organization.
Giving should be simple. With Ashraful Aid, monthly sadaqah allows you to give consistently without needing to remember each time. Set it up once and your donation goes out every month, supporting ongoing projects like food, water and essential aid. It is quick, secure and flexible. Choose an amount that works for you and let your giving continue each month. Visit ashrafulaid.org and set up your monthly sadaqah today. Ashraful Aid, with humanity, for humanity.
Welcome to Simplex Radio. Visit our showroom for the full range of car audio. Our TV department carries top brands with quality LED panels, full HD to Ultra HD, and now the experience of Super Ultra HD. Visit our theater rooms and transform your home with brands like Onkyo, Integra, Denon, Boston Acoustics, Yamaha and more for quality audio visual experience. Now available, full range of home appliances. A one-stop shopping experience. Call 031 306 4029 or Kenilworth Park, 202 Brickville Road, Overport. Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Marhaba, 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 marhaba. सरकार की आमद मरहबा, दिलदार की आमद मरहबा, आका की आमद मरहबा, दाता की आमद मरहबा, हुजूर की आमद मरहबा, पुरनूर